everybody? It's May the 24th, 2014. One of the things I want to touch on today is that, this whole concept of a war on drugs. I'm reading this book right now, and he consistently puts quotation marks around different things that are said. And, one of the things I think he's putting quotation marks around is the war on drugs, quote unquote, the war on drugs. And I just gotta tell you, uh, it's maybe not necessarily just that, but things pertaining to the whole book's about the war on drugs. But anyway, so basically, the point of what he's saying, what I'm trying to say, is that you can't dignify abductions, enslavement, and mass murder, okay, by calling it anything else. That's like this video, this image. I'll probably even use it for this video. It says love, and you have Kim Jong-un's face, and he's got this look on his face like he's intentionally trying to look mean, and he is, and it's like trying to put lipstick on a pig, I guess, to use that played out saying. It really is. You can't. It's really degrading. It's sad. It's sick. And the trouble with it is that if you just say, I've done so many videos where I've just called it enslavement, never said drug prohibition, never said the word war on drugs or whatever, because it's not a war on drugs, okay? And it's like I said in my last video, it doesn't even fly in the face of reason. Okay? And so what I'm saying is, like, it's a known fact. You drag somebody out of their house for consuming marijuana, that's none of the government's business. It's like dragging somebody out of their house for being Jewish. It's none of the government's business. And it may seem like it's all fine and dandy now. Hey, you know what? Everybody's doing it. Let's just do it. That's how millions of innocent people were gassed in extermination camps. And it's now in the United States how millions of people have been enslaved. This country doesn't have a good track record. You don't help us look like a free country. We don't even look like a free country. And, I started thinking about it, and it's almost like I knew this at one point and forgot, that this is a horrible country, At one point, I vaguely remember thinking to myself, this country was founded on slavery. And I was like, man, this is a scary country. And I was a kid when I had that thought. I think I was about 9. And I was like, this is a scary country. And then as I got older, I was just inundated by all the music about freedom and how free we are, and free, we're free. And you just hear this crap, Oh my God. Anyways, but it is. It's not like I'm gonna be scared. And speaking of Memorial Day, really, it's a good time to remember a patriot who founded Memorial Day. And I guarantee you, he wasn't scared. And I guarantee you, I'm not scared! Okay? And anyways, it's... it's insulting to me for anybody to think I'm scared of anything. It pisses me off, okay? And especially just being in a country where I'm just inundated with this message about being free all day long. So it's like, you got me convinced now, and so if you come to me with something that's not freedom, I'm pissed. I'm pissed that you would even think that I would even think that I'm not free. You know what I'm saying? Or that I should even, for 1 second, think that I shouldn't think I'm free. Okay? So that's why, seriously, I've really like, dude, there ain't nothing in this world, and I can promise you right now, that you can do right now to slow me down or stop me, because I'm so fucking pissed off I can't even think straight. And any single time I have somebody trying to set precedents of trying to intimidate people, into thinking that you're supposed to be a coward and shudder in a corner. I mean, I'll just get. It's like, why would you even say that when all your propaganda machine my whole life has been spewing this idea that I'm supposed to think I'm free? You know, and not only that, but you can just kiss my fucking ass. You can just kiss my fucking ass. And excuse me. Oh, man, these allergies are killing me. These allergies are killing me. All right, so, but anyways, I'm sorry. It's just, it's just a pathetic joke to me. Anyways, so, you know, it's like I look at these countries like North Korea, and I see how these people just absolutely get in the street and just scream, crying, fits of tears and crying because Kim Jong-il died. And I'm just so insulted by the idea that I'm supposed to just want that. You know what I mean? Or that I'm supposed to, you know, somehow be complicitous or be like or I'm supposed to bend over and be a coward like these cowardly Chinese. I'm not going to bend over and spread my ass for you, punk. Okay? I'm not. I'm not, dude. I'm just not going to, I don't know. I'm not going to invite that kind of shit into my life. If you ever for a second think that you're going to get me in a position where I'm going to just scream and crying in the street for your fucking ass, you could eat shit and die, bitch, because I'm going to fucking tell you to suck my dick. I mean, seriously. I mean, I got to get a message out there. To the very bitter end of my life, you can kill me, you can do whatever you want, you can put me in prison or, into a dungeon, and you put me into enslavement, in other words, because this is what this country's all about, is enslavement. And it's gone from just slavery of an entire race to just kidnapping people off the street and calling it freedom and putting them in dungeons. So you can do that, but you can never, you could kill everybody I know. You could kill me. And there's been some indication in my mind, I'll be honest with you, that they've killed people around me. When my grandmother went in for a back surgery, she's dead of an infection. My first cousin's dad went into the emergency room the other day with a heart attack. The doctor said he was moving and stuff when he came in. They were right next to the hospital. It took about 20 minutes for the ambulance to get there. That shouldn't be the case. Shouldn't have been the case. That's curious to me. He's dead. The doctor said he was moving quite well when he got to the hospital, which means that he had brain functioning, but he was brain dead soon afterward. Why? My ex-girlfriend that I've spent several years of my life with, after I was involved in a situation where $3.5 trillion was set private, a report on $3.5 trillion by Bloomberg was set private. I was one of only 7 people to see the report. I documented the fact that it was set private and uploaded it. The entire website of YouTube was basically shut down the next day. That's a long story. I get tired of telling it, but the most viewed video had 40,000 views. The second most viewed video had 50 or 20 and 30. I can't even remember. Anyways, I just kept spamming the second most viewed video. The first was in Spanish, which is indicative to me. But either way, the second most viewed video went up to have more views than the first. So I had to call into the Alex Jones show and tell the world what happened. I did a horrible job. I was in a really bad place emotionally, due to the fact that I went through a facility I later found out was a brainwashing institution founded by Soviet Union. Anyways, my girlfriend shortly afterward developed some kind of skin disease where actually holes of her skin, like her skin would just have holes in it, like just impressions where the skin was just like a quarter thick was just eroding, just gone. So I mean, that just draws my stomach up thinking about somebody going after her. And it would be easy. I mean, somebody applies for a job at a place that she goes to regularly to eat. Some the place her and her family goes to eat and they enjoy it. Somebody applies for a job there. Turns out he's an assassin. I mean, it wouldn't be that difficult. Oh man, excuse me. So, I mean, it really makes my stomach draw up when I think about it. And it's like that scene from the movie Seven, where at the end, and they just cut his wife's head off. You know what I mean? And I mean, that's how it feels. I mean, it's like it's worse than that, man. When I think about it, because oh man, that really, I just could fucking kill every last one of these fucking people. And I'm about on the verge of just doing a murder suicide with somebody like Jay Rockefeller or John Rockefeller or both of them together if I could find them. I think I'd just fucking blow their fucking heads off and blow my fucking head off. Fuck you, you know? I mean, because that's pretty audacious, pretty presuming. One of the worst things I really hate in life is a presuming person. Or assuming, or anything like that. It's like, don't ever assume around me too much. I mean, especially in the way of, you know, me being at your behest for any reason. I mean, you could find yourself dead really quick. Anyways, the point of the story is, the war on drugs is a farce. It's a lie. How far have I'm almost done here. Anyways, the war on drugs is a total lie. I really don't like getting into that kind of stuff, but honestly, I think about it and I'm like, there's no option. You know, I can't just keep that shit to myself anymore. Because if they did it, and if they're doing it, they're going to do more unless I tell you. I mean, and even then they may not stop, but there's no other way, okay? And I hate it. I've sat on this information for so long thinking that they probably did that. And have not said a fucking thing. Well, they can eat shit. Okay? They can eat fucking shit, and I ain't gonna fucking stop. I'm probably just gonna. This will get embarrassing, you know what I mean? For me and them too, you know? Which is good. Because I guarantee it's gonna be more embarrassing for them. They're gonna be embarrassed for me as I'm embarrassing them for what they've done, and I'm gonna drag their fucking shit right out into the open every fucking time. And it's like it shocks them every time, like they can't believe that I'm just gonna keep doing it, and I'm just not gonna stop. I promise you, I'm not gonna stop. And I promise you, dude. If you keep fucking with me and keep trying to like feel like it's your position in life to like get frantic and take all these assuming, you know, sweeping overreach, you can find yourself dead. Okay, so you need to fucking back off. That's not a joke, man. I mean, seriously, no, I'm probably gonna kill one of you. I'm probably just gonna kill one of your sorry ass. Dude. And I've been locked up for serious crime. It was related to drug prohibition, but I mean, you know, that's the thing is like you're watching me, you know I'm violent. You know I've been to prison for violent shit. Even though it was related to drug prohibition, something violence you ordained. Violence that has been ordained by the government. Anyways,